Sitefinity content widgets such as news, blogs, and events offer multiple views based on their context, often with a master list view and a single item details view. Although the URLs point to separate unique content, internally they all reside on the same single Sitefinity page. As a result, if you add a content block to this page to serve as an introduction or a description of the content section, this content will be shown both on the master view and the details view of the content item. One possible workaround is to move this content to the master view widget template for the content item. However, this requires that the raw HTML be hard-coded onto the template itself using either the widget template editor or Sitefinity Thunder to manage the content instead of the Sitefinity page editor. Fortunately, there is a simple way to address this need by inheriting from the existing content block and adding some custom functionality. Begin by creating a new class, which I'll call Hideable Content Block, and inherit from the existing content block class. At this point, we have an exact copy of the existing content block with all of the built-in functionality. To support showing or hiding the element, we'll simply override the render method so that it doesn't execute when we are in a details view. Now, there are many ways to detect the page mode, but for this use case, probably the simplest method is to check for the presence of route parameters. In Sitefinity, the URL name for a content item is passed as a route parameter through the URL. Fortunately, Sitefinity includes an extension method which simplifies retrieving the URL parameters as an array of type string. To use it, be sure to include the system.web.ui namespace in your class file. This also adds control extensions for detecting design and preview mode, so you can add a check to ensure the control is always rendered when working in the Sitefinity page view designer. Now, if there are root parameters, we are likely in a details view, and we should return without rendering the content block. After building this project, you can register this control in the Page Widget Toolbox manually, or better yet, use the free Sitefinity Thunder plugin for Visual Studio. We can now open this page and add the new Hideable content block and fill it with rich content. When the page is in list view, the content will be shown. If we select an item and view its details, the block is hidden, showing only the content from the details view. For more Sitefinity videos, tips, tutorials, and code samples, be sure to subscribe on blip.tv or visit celeron.net/SiteFinityGuru. You can also send your questions via Twitter to SiteFinityGuru, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.